How you doing, Leo? Welcome back to Rose Intuitive Tarot Oracle. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for big time. If you'd like to connect with me for a reading, you can at roseintuitive@gmail.com. If you would like to donate to my channel, you can at money sign AMEROE on my Cash App. Thanks for the likes, follows, shares, all that great stuff. Definitely appreciate that. But let's get into your reading. I did pre-shuffle. So yeah, where we going from there? So you got always partying Leo. It says shots every weekend, no time for you partying first, love later. You got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Hierophant and the Three of Swords. So, kind of what these tarot cards talk about is, whoever it is, whether it's you or somebody else, you're always partying. Prioritizing partying. You're not putting the effort into a relationship you could be having with somebody. You could be taking them for granted. You could have poor communication. The other person feels like they're not valued or appreciated much. The Hierophant in this situation, has conflicted beliefs. So one of you could be more traditional, while the other one is kind of more like free spirited and just kind of like, being in the streets. They might be for the streets, I'm pretty sure we all know some people like that. But besides that or whatever, you or this person would be non-committal. And the person who's non-committal could feel like restricted, constrained, like pressure to conform to like a habitual relationship path, and they may not want that, or they scared of it, because scared of commitment. But it's a refusal to grow, pretty much. Like they're kind of being rebellious. So it's kind of having like some type of immature mindset, like of not wanting to basically grow up. You may like prioritize like freedom over like everything else, and just like how you want your life and your situation to go, which again is not healthy when it comes to connections and relationships, if that's what you want. With the Three of Swords, is this person you may have hurt this person, or this person may have hurt you or broke your heart over the conflicting values, creating a deep painful wound. And for this person, it has like they feel like they've been overlooked, pretty much. There may be another person also, like another third party in this situation, which could be another lover for the non-committal one, or whatever. But the person feels betrayed and left behind for the one who is more traditional. And they both are facing two different truths right now. So you could be facing the truth like either you or your person will be facing the truth of like, hey, I hurt this person and I have to acknowledge that, and I may have created a lot of conflict and a lot of suffering and pain, like when it comes to this person. And the other person's like, I have to acknowledge I'm in pain, that I am hurt, that did break my heart, that made me feel like, out in the cold or left alone or lonely, or that this person didn't want me, So you did get this card. It says, no, I'm sorry, wrong card. You got dusted off. And then you got the Nine of Pentacles. So basically, this talks about you might have to recommit to it like a forgotten project and return to an old routine, revisit like old lessons, renew your practice, your practical focus on some consistent actions. Then you have Queen Rising. So it says glowing up loud, all eyes on her, coming up the spotlight. Ace of Pentacles. And you got the Queen of Swords. So this is talking about like a new opportunity of, you know, the spotlight being on you or being on your person. The person you might have hurt. Who knows? But this person is stepping into the spotlight, and they will be using their intellect to manage a newfound attention, and just respecting their own boundaries. And this globe will, you know, continue for them due to the fact that they are being practical with their actions, and, you know, practicing precision, and working hard at whatever they're doing, or just putting down, you know, effort into what they're doing. Then you have the card. It's called Feeling It Again. It says real connection, affection, sparks are flying. So you got the Two of Wands, you got the Hangman, you got Five of Swords, you got the Devil, you have the Empress, Ace of Cups, and the Chariot. Whew. No, so it is a potential for connection with this person again if you want it. The Ace of Cups talks about like just an overflowing love for this person. The Empress is probably the person, either you or them, and they feminine powers attract, you know, abundance and nurturing energy and stuff like that. And the sparks will fly again. The potential to grow, it has the potential to grow into something beautiful. Now with the Devil card, you may be indulging in unhealthy stuff, or this person may be. And with the Five of Swords, you may have won the battle but not the war. So it created like ongoing arguments, a toxic atmosphere, resentment, damage, and you will need to again surrender. And I asked to what, and it says the King of Pentacles. Or to who? It said the King of Pentacles. With the Two of Wands, it says you're at a crossroad, and you will either choose new love or the past, or your person will. You know who you are pretty much. Then you have the Devil, and the Five of Swords, which talks about like moving with the paths forward, and the Chariot. So the Chariot like kind of symbolizes like victory in this situation. To commit to a path, you must constantly choose to leave the toxic cycle if you are going to move on with your person. You can't be with someone until you release all the old crap you don't need anymore. That's not for your highest good. And the unhealthy patterns you have. You have to choose a pathway to an emotional, spiritual growth. And then you get the card Growing Together. It says shared journey, lessons learned, and so on. So if everything goes well, this will ensue. If not, then that person will be leaving you again. I mean, I don't know. Only you know your story. So then I shuffled some more cards. You got Gratitude. It says you need to be grateful for the love you already have present in your life to attract more. Then I was like, what are you attracting? It says Adaptability. It says flexibility is key to success. Adjust your approach without losing sight of your goals. Stay open to change today and shift your method if needed, but stay committed to the vision. And you got Visionary. It says great change starts with bold imagination. See beyond the present into the what could be. And then you got Chess. It says this is for your money and career. It says money, strategy, wise spending, long game, military leader, thinking it through. So this is what I have for you, Leo. I hope you enjoyed your message. I hope you have a great day. Bye.